And we don't know that we became Christians by force in 1492. We don't know that we ran from the Christians for our lives because the Christians were burning us on a cross, because the Christians blamed so-called black people as being the tribe of Judah, and the tribe of Judah is the ones who killed Jesus. We don't know that anymore because they've hidden that part from us. They've hidden the fact that they used to. The reason why the Ku Klux Klan walks around with burning crosses is to remind themselves and everyone else who knows that they used to put us on those crosses before they lit them on fire. And then they lit those things on fire and made us an offering to their Christian God. See, we don't know that part. We don't know that part. We know that they used to lynch us, but we don't know that they used to burn us. And they've been doing this since the Crusades started. The Christian Crusades started. And we don't know that so-called black people, we starting to catch on to the fact that we the Israelites, right? But what's the Christians' pride? The Christians don't like the Israelites. That's their number one enemy. And how come? Because they blame the read up on Christianity and the history of it and find out that they blame the death of Jesus on the Jews. And they said we have to burn Jews alive to avenge Jesus. This is what they've been doing. And we have to make them into slaves. And if we look at the New Testament, which is the Christian Testament, and the Old Testament, they the opposites. They two different things. So the church tells you cheating. They say you can only have one wife in the New Testament, but in the Old Testament, everybody got 4 wives. We don't believe in the Old Testament no more. We believe in the New Testament. Why? Because Jesus came to save you for you. He died for you. Now, how many people done died? Millions of people have died. Millions of people have died for other people. But for some reason, Jesus died for everybody. And we got to believe when he died, it's different. Right? And as a result of this thought process, they've been persecuting and burning so-called black people alive on crosses. It's called the Inquisition, but we don't think that this is they call it now the Black Legend, right? And it's a black legend because it happened to y'all black folks. Okay, but we don't know that. See, we got to start understanding who we really are and what our real history is, and start putting ourselves back in nature to start seeing what our problem is. The New Testament says the Old Testament, says an eye for an eye. Defend yourself. Somebody slaps you, you slap them back. They won't slap you again, they get slapped back. That's what the Old Testament says. It says stand up to that bully. You don't let that bully just smack you. You smack them.
This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now.